I welcome you again to this YouTube channel called Families and Relationships. Today in this video, I want to talk to you about how to handle an irresponsible woman or girl that you love. A girl may be irresponsible and you still love her. Loving someone who is irresponsible can be frustrating, confusing, and emotionally draining. Whether it's a girlfriend, a wife, or daughter, dealing with a woman who makes poor decisions, avoids responsibilities, or lacks maturity requires patience. It also requires wisdom and the right approach. If you truly love her and want to help her grow without ruining the relationship, this guide is for you. Number one thing you need to do is to understand the root of her irresponsibility. Before taking decision, you must first understand why she behaves irresponsibly. Irresponsibility can come from different sources. Number one, it can come from her upbringing. If she was raised in an environment where accountability wasn't enforced, she may not have developed a sense of responsibility. And so, in that case, it is not her fault. It is because of her upbringing. Number two is lack of maturity. She may be irresponsible because she lacks maturity. Some people mature at different rates, and she may simply not have reached a stage where she sees the importance of responsibility. So you have to be patient with her. You be responsible. When she gets to that age of responsibility and maturity, she's going to take it up from there. Another reason for a woman that you love and then she's still responsible, why she may be responsible, because of emotional issues. Anxiety, depression, or past trauma can sometimes make people act irresponsibly as a defense mechanism. Another reason why she may be irresponsible is because of entitlement mentality. If she has always been taken care of and never had to be responsible for anything, she might not see the need to change. Understanding the root cause helps you approach the situation with compassion rather than frustration. Remember, this is the Families and Relationships channel where I teach you how to handle a woman or a man that you love, or how to handle your family and raise your children well. Do well to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share the link of this video with your family and friends. I have a lot of videos talking about different areas of life which I want you to go ahead and check on this channel. So, as I've said, understanding the root cause helps you approach the situation with compassion rather than frustration. You see, it is important that you understand why your partner is irresponsible. Some years ago, as a lecturer in the university, I get to know a boy, a student, undergraduate, who was into drugs. And then he injects himself and smokes hard drugs, and then it gets him mentally unstable during that time that the drug is still working in him. So what I did was to take him from where he was living in the town off campus and brought him to my boys' quarter on campus where I was living in the quarters. So a boy saw him because there are rooms in that boys' quarter where other people are. He was just smoking. Within 1 week, within 3 days he came, he was just smoking back to back, smoking cigarettes. And then that boy said he came to see me, another boy living in that place, that he wanted to see me. That why will I bring my younger brother and then to that place, and then he had been smoking and smoking and smoking, and it's disturbing them with smoke. I told him, I said, it's not my brother, it's just a student in my department, and I'm trying to help him. And in trying to help him, this is where we are. That it was not like this before, but he went into it, and then I'm trying to see how I can help him to get rehabilitated. At least if you're around me, it will reduce the intake. The boy looked at me with pity. Why? Because he understood my situation. He himself had had a friend before, and that friend went into drugs after university education during NYSC, and it took about 3 years before they could get him to balance his life and start looking for a job again. So when you understand the root cause of why your partner or your lover is irresponsible, that will help you to appreciate you love them and you try to help them. Number two way to help your partner is to communicate with love and patience. When someone is irresponsible, criticizing them or making them feel bad will not help. Instead, talk to her in a way that makes her feel supported and not attacked. Choose a calm moment to discuss her behavior. Avoid conversations when you are both angry. Use I statements instead of saying you never take responsibility. Say I feel overwhelmed when I have to undo everything alone. Give specific examples instead of vague accusations. Say, I notice that you always forget to pay your bills on time and I'm worried about the consequences. So when you use these kind of things, it makes it, you are not attacking the individual and the individual will respond properly. But the moment you are on an attacking spree and the individual senses it, the individual will not cooperate with you. So encouraging open dialogue allows her to see the issue without feeling judged. Number 3 is that you have to set boundaries and you also have to set expectations. Love is not about tolerating bad behavior indefinitely. If she continues to be irresponsible, you need to set healthy boundaries. In a relationship, if she refuses to contribute to household responsibilities, make it clear that you need a partnership, not a one-sided burden. As a parent, if your daughter is irresponsible with her studies or money, set clear rules on expectations and consequences. With a friend or sibling, if she constantly borrows money and never repays it, let her know you won't support that behavior anymore. Boundaries help her set that actions have consequences. So when you set boundaries, it makes her see that her actions have consequences. Number 4 way to help your partner who is irresponsible and you love her is that you have to encourage personal growth and responsibility. Instead of trying to fix her, encourage her to develop self-discipline. If she is careless with money, introduce her to budgeting apps or financial planning. If she avoids responsibilities, help her create a schedule or checklist. If she lacks career ambition, suggest books, mentors, or skill-building programs that can be helpful to her. And in fact, you can register her in some of these things. You can see a good movie, and then you can watch the movie together, and that movie is passing a message that is tailored into the area that she is indisciplined in. Offer guidance without being overbearing, and let her take ownership of her actions. Number 5 way is to lead by example. People learn more from what they see than what they hear. If you want her to be responsible, demonstrate responsibility in your own life. Be punctual, manage your finances well, and take care of your commitments. Show her how responsible behavior leads to a better life. Offer to work on things together. If she struggles with organization, create a shared plan to improve together. When she sees responsibility molded positively, she may feel inspired to change. Number 6 way is to support and don't enable. Loving someone does not mean covering for their mistakes repeatedly. There is a difference between supporting someone and enabling bad behavior. If she keeps overspending and expects you to pay her debts, stop bailing her out. If she repeatedly forgets important responsibilities, let her face the natural consequences instead of always stepping in. Sometimes, allowing her to experience the results of her irresponsibility can be the wake-up call she needs. Be ready to walk away if necessary. That is number 7. Love should not come at the expense of your well-being. If her irresponsibility is harming you emotionally, financially, or mentally, you may need to step back. If you are dating, ask yourself if you can tolerate this for a lifetime. If you are married, consider counseling to address deep-seated issues. If it's a family member, limit how much of their irresponsibility affects your life. Sometimes, the best way to help someone change is by refusing to tolerate behaviors that hurt you. Loving an irresponsible woman is challenging, but with the right approach, she can grow into a more mature, responsible person. Be patient, communicate clearly, set boundaries, and encourage her to take ownership of her life. However, Always remember that love should be balanced. If our irresponsibility is making your life miserable, it may be time to reconsider your involvement. What are your thoughts on this? Have you ever had to deal with an irresponsible partner, irresponsible friend, or family member? Share your experiences in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more relationship insights on this channel. As I said at the beginning, this is the Families and Relationships YouTube channel. I want you to subscribe, like, and keep coming back to this channel. We have a lot of content that's going to help your family and it's going to help you to move from the 0 level you are, or even the minus level, to more than plus 100 level in your family and your finances. Until I come your way in the next one, keep watching the content on this channel. And this one that is showing now is another one you need to watch. So continue watching and your partner is going to become responsible. See you in the next one. Welcome to Dr. Olubenga Adetitun's Families and Relationships YouTube channel. Relationships and family life can be beautiful, but they also come with challenges. Whether you are single, whether you are dating, or whether you are married, or you are navigating complex family dynamics, this channel is here to help you build stronger, healthier, and happier relationships with people you love. What you'll find on this channel: number one, at Dr. Olubenga Adetitun's Families and Relationships channel, we believe that love should be intentional, marriages should be fulfilling, and families should be united. Our videos provide practical advice, real-life strategies, and engaging discussions on topics that truly matter. Everyone, this is your relationship expert here again. Today I want to talk about how you can deal with an irresponsible wife. How to deal with an irresponsible wife. When I talk about how to deal with an irresponsible wife, this also may apply to an irresponsible husband. But the man definitely is the head of the home. And while I'm making this video, there's a case that I heard about, and I'm not going directly in that case, but I know what entails in many homes from experience that I've heard from other people and from my own personal experience. So in this particular case I'm referring to, that I know about, before marriage, the girl was up and doing. She cooks, she goes to the mother-in-law, the wife of the mother of the husband, and then she cooks there. She stays with the mother-in-law for 2 days and thereabout, and she was doing a good girl. But the moment she became pregnant, and then up to the time she gave birth to her baby, and now that she have given birth over 1 month or thereabouts, she does not cook in the home. She does not cook, and then she does not wash clothes. The husband have to hire people that wash clothes. Now, and this guy is not all that comfortable so much. He was just able to rent a room and parlor self-contained, and then he's doing some kind of computer works and getting some money. He doesn't have a car, he doesn't have investment, so to say. He's just starting life. And this girl is not willing to manage or to help him to manage his resources. So that's why I called it How to Deal with an Irresponsible Wife. In fact, the place where the boy eats near his shop, people have been asking him, why are you still buying food from us? Before marriage, you are buying food. After marriage, we're expecting you to be coming with cooler, which your wife will have packed food inside. And now you are still coming to buy food. He has to buy food because the wife does not cook. Even the wife at home, she does not cook. Even if the guy cooks, maybe cook soup or cook a stew, the wife will not warm it. It will get spoiled because he will go out from morning and come back at night. So she will not warm it and thereabout. So that is why I'm making this video. There are many women like that are, should I say it, irresponsible. I am sorry. Please, women, don't hate me because of this. Don't dislike me. Let the love continue. Let me just, what I'm saying is also in your own favor, because I want to make the man to see reasons with you. I want to make the man to be able to handle things with you, because I understand the psychology of women. What is happening is a stage in their family, and if the man can handle that stage properly, he's going to come out and enjoy his home. But if he cannot handle that state properly, what we will see is that he will not be able to enjoy his home, and then the house will scatter, and then the woman will not give the woman the opportunity to amend her ways. So that is why I'm bringing this today, how a man can handle an irresponsible wife. Number one, the woman does not cook. Number two, the woman does not wash the man's clothes. Number three, maybe she doesn't even sweep the floor. Everywhere is dirty. In fact, they said during the naming, the mother-in-law and the sister-in-law went to the house. Everywhere was dirty. Nook and cranny. She was hanging dirt there. All these, for me, they are minor things because they are already married. So there are options. Number one option the man can do is to ask the lady politely and to call the parent that she's coming to visit them, and this is what have happened. She should come and learn from them. So you should ask her to go to her parents and learn how to do those things that she cannot do. That is one. If that is not possible and that is going to cause problem, you could say there are different options and marriage is complex. Please, what works for one may not work for the other. That is why some friends will tell you that, my wife can never do that. When they are discussing, my wife can never do that. What he said his wife can never do, the other person's wife is doing it. But the other thing that the other person's wife cannot do, his own wife is doing it. You see, it is different ways and different scenarios. So you must be able to determine what is happening in your own case and be able to resolve it based on what is happening. In this particular case, either you ask her to go to her parents and let them understand, ask her to go and visit them and learn those things. If that is not possible, then you be doing those things with the intention that her parents did not put her through. It is now your responsibility to put her through. So you'll be doing them, and then after a while, she should be able to catch up. If she does not catch up, that means she doesn't want to do it. So you do those things that you say she's not doing. You be doing it, be showing her, be doing it. After some time, she should catch up with you and overtake you in it, because it is woman's responsibility. She does not go out to work. You are the one going out to work and bringing in the money. In a situation whereby, that's why I say it's complex, a situation whereby the woman is also working, and then as you are going out, she's going out, then you cannot blame her too much. You cannot expect her to be doing all those things. So you may need outside help, or you and her may be able to help yourselves in the house, depending on what your future projection is in terms of your finances and other things. So if you think you need help, get house help. If you think that no, it is her role to do, then discuss it with her. Then you have a heart-to-heart talk with her. If she does not want to listen to you inside the house, take her out. Take her out to an eatery. Buy drinks, buy food. Let her enjoy herself. In the midst of that, you tell her, you discuss the matter with her. My dear, see what is happening. I'm not happy with it. This is what you are doing. This is what you're supposed to do. You understand? You are saying it in a relaxed mode. If that still does not work, then there are other things that you can do. There are other things that you can do. This is because I have that kind of situation at hand. It is not for you to be reporting your wife up and down. When you report your wife up and down, people have negative build-up, negative history of her by the time you report her. So even when the situation has been settled, that negative history that you have reported to other people will still persist with them. So that is why you should try as much as you can not to report your wife. See everything that you can do to resolve the issue in the home without reporting your wife. So by the time you do that, what you're going to do is that you're going to see changes. You should see changes. Don't initially take it to her parents. Don't take it anywhere. Discuss it between you in the home. Discuss it in the midnight. If you want to turn to a fight, don't allow her to fight. Don't allow fight in your marriage. What you should do as a man is to try as much as possible to make sure that your marriage works. I am not here to break your marriage, and you should not break your marriage. Ensure your marriage works. And everything you should do that you can do, try to do it. Maybe there are some people that she's listening to. Maybe there's some things. Anything that you can do within your power. She's not cooking, you can cook. She's not doing this, you can do it. She's not doing that, you can do it. I'm telling you, it's just going to be for some time. And you know, my wife does not do that to me. My wife cooks, she does this, she does everything that she needs to do in the home. At the same rate, let me tell you, sometimes my wife washes some clothes that are not as clean as I would like them to be clean. My own clothes. Sometimes my children sweep some places in the house. It is not as much as I want it to be swept. So when I have the time I do those things. I allow them to do it. I have a small poultry in my house. My children give the chickens, the birds their food in due time. They do some other things, but it is not the way I want it. So when I have the opportunity, I do it. I try to do it, except when I'm not chanced. Sometimes they will give the birds food, they will not give them water. What are you going to do? They didn't give bird water, they give them food. There was even a morning, we were going out, they give the birds food, give them their feet, they didn't give them water. I saw it and I asked, have you given them water? They say yes. I now asked them to go and check again. They now checked, saw that there was no water there. So you have to train and retrain. Now this is my daughter. This is my daughter doing that. Now, if she get married and let's say she's your wife, let's say it is my wife doing that, am I going to, because of that, send her out? No. No, I will not. I will call her attention and I will make sure I try to take care of the chicken, of the birds. Let me tell you, if I don't raise birds in the house, if I don't raise the layers, I am still the one that will spend money on buying eggs. I want my children to develop properly. I want my family to have source of protein. Now, this is an obstacle. I am the one that bought the battery cage. I bought the beds. I bought the feed. I bought everything that is needed. Now, just for them to take care of it, sometimes they fail. Am I going to, because of that, throw them out and cause fight and beat the hell out of them? No. No. It's a journey. Am I going to, because of that, stop raising the birds? No. If I do that, my initial aim of making them to be able to raise poultry birds is going to be defeated. Now I'm raising poultry birds. Number one, it's a sort of protein in the family. Number two, sometimes there's no change in the hand. I get change from it. I get some money from it. Number three, I don't need to buy. Sometimes there's no meat, there's no fish, and there's nothing we can do. If we can get bread, or we can get yam, or we can get rice, egg is there. It's going to flow without any obstacle. So you can see the purpose it is serving. And I am the head of the home. And they are not cooperating as they should, as I expect them to. Will I, because of that, now break off everything, scatter the cage, and then go and sell off the birds? After I sell off the birds, I am the one that will be buying eggs from outside in crates or in pieces, still sending the children. When you even send them, sometimes they may still break some of the egg on the way. That is why wisdom is necessary to direct in marriage relationship. Your wife is not doing what you want her to do. She's irresponsible. She does not know how to do. She does not know how to handle money. It is your responsibility to train her. All those things that you are looking at that she's not doing properly, it is your responsibility solely to train her. And if you don't train her, you are going to be blamed at the end of the day. So it is your responsibility to train her. You train her, you put her through. My wife, this is how you do this. You will do it. Not that you be telling her with your mouth that go and do this, go and do that, and you are the chairman, you are the this, you have come, no food in the house. If you come from work and your wife did not cook food, go and cook the food. If you shout at her and you do this, you break your family that is just starting, you break it. The woman may be testing you. She might have heard a lot of things. She might have been told some things about marriage by some people. She have an ideology of marriage. And then you come now, you start a fight. You are helping her to fulfill the ideology of marriage, and then she's going to flow in that fight. Maybe you are suspect that she's getting that knowledge from some people, not to do this, not to do that. She will still go back to those people, and they'll train her against you, and your family will be fragmented. If your family is fragmented, your wife will suffer. Remember, you love your wife. You love your wife. That's why you married her. And then maybe she have children for you. Maybe she's even nursing a child for you. Maybe she have 2 children, 3 children. Maybe you don't even have children. There's no how your wife will offend you. And you too, you offend your wife. What matters is forgiveness. You have to forgive yourself, and you have to march forward in your marriage. Marriage is complex. It is complex. But no matter how complex it is, you are the one inside, and you should be able to think and resolve it. Don't let anybody tell you are a fool. Don't let any people tell you that I can't take that from my wife. What is taken from his wife is not telling you. Please, don't let anybody tell you are a fool. How can you do that? How can your wife do that to you? Do you know what wife means? Do you know what it means to be a wife? Do you know what it means to carry your baby in a womb for 9 months and to put to bed? Do you know what it means? If only for that, let every other thing that she's doing to be forgiven. Then what you see that she's not doing, you start doing it. I'm telling you, you are going to come back and thank me, because she's going to key into it. She see you cook for her, she see you cook for the family, you eat, she eats. She see conscience is very powerful, and character too is very powerful, and love is very powerful. She will see a different person in you. In the other room, you think that you will beg before she opens up. You don't need to beg. Why? Because you've played a role that she didn't expect you to play. So as men, if you have an irresponsible wife, it is your responsibility to make her responsible. If she remains irresponsible and incorrigible, it is your responsibility. That means you didn't get the right track. You didn't get the right thing to do. You must find where you can hold her, not by fighting her, not by beating her, not by doing other things. That she will come to look and see you as a father figure in her life. And that is what you should aim at, and that is what it should be. So, if your wife is irresponsible, it is your responsibility as a man, as a husband, to make her responsible. And I've put it through to you in this video that you should make your wife responsible. My name is Dr. Olubenga Adetitun, and I am the brain behind this Families and Relationship YouTube channel. My aim is that every family should come together and have love and peace and harmony. I've made many other videos on this same channel. Go ahead and watch them, and you are going to be glad you did. I'm going to talk to you in the next one. Before then, this video popping up at the side for my channel is the one you should watch. So keep watching and keep watching and keep watching. If you keep watching this channel, your family can never break. Instead, your family will be knit together, and you are going to be happy, and you will have a prosperous and a wealthy and a healthy life. I will see you, and I will see you and see you again. Please keep watching, and you are going to be glad you did. Welcome to Dr. Olubenga Adetitun's Families and Relationships YouTube channel. Relationships and family life can be beautiful, but they also come with challenges. Whether you are single, whether you are dating, or whether you are married, or you are navigating complex family dynamics, this channel is here to help you build stronger, healthier, and happier relationships with people you love. What you'll find on this channel: number one, at Dr. Olubenga Adetitun's Families and Relationships channel, we believe that love should be intentional, marriages should be fulfilling, and families should be united. Our videos provide practical advice, real-life strategies, and engaging discussions on topics that truly matter. Dating and love advice, how to find the right partner and build a healthy, lasting relationship. Marriage and relationship tips, strengthening love, trust, and communication in your marriage. Family and parenting guidance, raising responsible children and maintaining a strong family bond. Divorce and remarriage insights, knowing when to fight for a relationship and how to move forward. Emotional and mental health in relationships, managing stress, overcoming toxic relationships, and improving emotional intelligence. Why you should subscribe to this channel. Expert insights, get guidance based on real-life experiences and proven relationship principles. Real and practical advice, no sugarcoating, just honest discussions on love, marriage, and family. Daily live sessions, join us for our live session discussions where we answer your relationship questions. Community support, be part of a family that values love, respect, and personal growth. Join the conversation. Love and relationships are a journey, and we are here to walk it with you. Subscribe today and be part of a growing community where love, marriage, and family thrive. What topics would you love us to cover? Drop your suggestions in the comments. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode.